Y'all really hating on Lonzo Ball like this, yeah? That's crazy. The fact that y'all don't like this man because of his father is crazy. The fact that y'all hope this man fails as a player because of what his father says, that's crazy. The fact that y'all really hating on an 18, 19-year-old coming out of college. He actually went to college. Out here doing good for himself. Now, ain't out here stealing. Ain't out here shooting. Ain't out here, you know what I'm saying, selling drugs. He out here playing basketball. And y'all really want this man to fail because of what his father says is wild. That's wild. Nobody can really control what their father says. He can't control what his dad says. You know his dad crazy. And because his father's crazy and he can't do anything about that, you people want him to fail. You know what I'm saying? It's not even his arrogance that makes you guys hate him. It's his father's arrogance. His father's confidence in his son that really makes y'all hate Lonzo. That's wild. He ain't never came out here and say, I could be Steph Curry. I'm better than Steph. I'm gonna be the best player in the league. What's the one thing he said? The one thing he said that defended himself as why he's a high draft pick. He said, I believe Markelle Fultz is a great player, but I think I'm a better leader. That's the one thing that he has said where that he's put confidence in himself. Everything else we've heard about this man has come from his father. And y'all hate him because of that? Y'all want him to fail because of that? Wow. What kind of society are we in when we want 18 or 19-year-olds not to succeed? Not to succeed because of what their father did or what their father said. Let's go to the hood. Let's think about the hood. Let's think about the hood right now. And we got kids out here. Their fathers is drug dealers. Their fathers in jail right now. Their fathers got 15 baby mothers. And would you want them kids to fail because they father messing up? They father selling drugs. You want them kids to fail? Well, your father was selling drugs. I don't care. I hope you fail too. That's what y'all sound like right now. It ain't the same context, but it's the same, you know what I'm saying? It's the same situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's how y'all sound right now. Y'all can't be wishing bad upon an 18, 19-year-old because his dad is out here being crazy. And let's speak on his dad being crazy. The one thing that I don't agree with his dad saying is that he could beat Michael Jordan one-on-one. Now, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. That boy, you know what I'm saying? He should somebody should have put him in timeout. That's a crime in itself. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay a fine for saying that. For saying you could beat Michael Jordan one-on-one. That man 50 years old. If you can see videos of 50-year-old Michael Jordan out here torching camp boys, not missing a shot. You know what I'm saying? And this man said he could beat him one-on-one. He too little. But you know how strong Michael Jordan is? Come on, B. You think these NBA players is weak? You think these NBA players is weak, bruh? You wildin'. But that's the only thing I really got a problem with him saying. The Steph Curry thing, we know that's not true. But every parent's going to say their kid is better than somebody else. I want y'all to take a moment and think back to when you were in Little League. Or even playing in high school sports. Your parents was your biggest supporters. Right? And they thought you were the best player on the court. Regardless of who was on your team. I don't care if you played with LeBron James. Your parents was going to say, you the best player on the court. Why? Because they got that support. They do the same thing LeVar Ball does. It's just behind closed doors. And now we hate Lonzo because LeVar out here speaking his mind. And Lonzo can't do nothing about that. his dad out here speaking his mind. He a little over the top. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. He over the top with his stuff. Like, he be acting crazy. But we hate Lonzo because he can't control what his dad says. We know his dad crazy. And the only reason we know about his dad is because ESPN keeps covering his dad. If ESPN would leave this man alone, we wouldn't know about LeVar Ball. We would not know. We just only know about Lonzo and he was doing good in UCLA. But because ESPN wanna, what does LeVar think about this? What does LeVar Ball say now? What about LeVar Ball? What does LeVar Ball cook in the kitchen? How does LeVar do it? It's like, dude, leave this man alone. Ooh, I got a badge. I didn't know. Ooh, road dog. Hey. I didn't even know I got a badge, yeah. That's what's up. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, if ESPN would leave this man alone, we would not know about LeVar Ball. We would not know. We just only know about Lonzo, and Lonzo wouldn't get all this hate that he gets now, which I don't think he deserves. I don't think he deserves it. Now, for my Laker fans out there, I'm a Laker fan. Y'all really are really saying that y'all don't want to draft Lonzo right now. Y'all really don't want to draft Lonzo Ball. And I'm going to be definite. This man is definitely the second best player in this draft. I don't care what anybody says. He's definitely the second best player in this draft. Now, y'all want to draft De'Aaron Fox or Josh Jackson. Josh Jackson, great player. If we draft Josh Jackson, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'll accept it. If we draft De'Aaron Fox, I don't know how I feel about that. But we're going to take a look at these stats real quick. I'm on sportsreference.com. And we're going to take a look at these stats so y'all can compare them to each other. Okay? So we're going to start with De'Aaron Fox. How you even spell this man's name? There you go. De'Aaron Fox, 2017. Click it. De'Aaron Fox had 16.7 points a game, 3.9 rebounds, 4.6 assists, shot 47% from the field, shot 24% from three, 73% from the line, 49 effective field goal rating, 22%. 22.6 PER and 5.1 win shares. That's pretty good stat line. That 24% from three is worrying though, because if you can't shoot the college three at a high clip, how you expect to translate to the NBA where they push the line back and spread the floor? If you can't spread the floor, then that's what the NBA is translating to now. You know what I'm saying? We're changing into a highly based 3-point game. Like, the inside is really becoming irrelevant. And if you can't shoot the NBA, the college three at a high cliff, and then you're come to the NBA where spreading the floor is a must pretty much, it's going to be a struggle. Now, not to say that he can't improve his three, because it's definitely a possibility. But I think that's a big downfall to De'Aaron Fox's game. He has the speed. I believe he has the toughness. But that 3-point, not being able to spread the floor, is going to be difficult. Now we'll go to Lonzo Ball. Look at Lonzo Ball stats. Lonzo Ball, 14 points a game, 6 rebounds, 7.6 assists. Shot 55% from the field, 41% from three, 67% from the line. Had a 66.8 effective field goal rating, and a PER 24.7, and 6.8 win shares. That's crazy, right? Pretty good stats. That's good stats. That free throw rating is troubling. That free throw rating is really troubling. If he could get that up, all his stats look pretty much like they're translatable. You know what I'm saying? You got a good field goal rating. You got a good 3-point rating. You got pretty much equal stats across the board. Your PER is up there. And your win shares are 6.8. That means you're important to the team winning these games. You're important to these teams winning the game. That's Lonzo. Now we go to Josh Jackson, which is the last one I think that we should be considering. If it's not Lonzo, it got to be Josh Jackson. All right. So Josh Jackson, 16 points a game, 7.4 rebounds, 3 assists, 51% from the field, 37% from 3, 56 from the free throw, 55 effective field goal rating, PR is 24.1, and 4.9 win shares. Now, again, with him, it's the same thing with Lonzo. If he could get their free throw rating up, he'll pretty much be great across the board. That 55 or that 56% from the free throw line is troubling. Really troubling. But they're pretty much in the same boat, him and Lonzo, because they both struggle a little bit from the line. Josh Jackson struggles a little bit more, but it is what it is. Now, as a Laker fan, I think we need Lonzo. And why do you say I think we need Lonzo? I think we need Lonzo because we need somebody who's going to pass the ball. We need somebody who's going to be looking for the open man. You know what I'm saying? Not looking to score their own. Not really who can score on their own, but really is looking to make the right play at the right time. Because if we go to the Lakers stats from last season, we were 24th in the league in assist. 24th in the league in assist at 20.9. At 20.9. Okay? That's horrible. That's horrible. And the best teams, you know what I'm saying, are at the top of the list. You see Golden State. Golden State's success is their assist, and they have 30 a game, 10 more than us. We don't pass ball. We don't find the open man enough. And I think we need a point guard who can do that. Now, D'Angelo, I like him. But I think he's a little bit too slow. A little bit too slow. He can't really run the break that fast. And he likes a control setting. He's not an up-place player. And I think if we got Lonzo, that'll help speed up our team and get us in a position to be able to, run with these teams that like to run. Because what we're saying, what you see in the NBA is everybody makes a shift to what is winning. Everybody makes a shift to what is winning. And Golden State is the shift that we got to get towards now. And what do? They run the ball. They push. And they get easy shots game after game. Easy shots. Because they continue to push the ball. And that's what Lonzo's been doing all his life. Since high school. Pushing the ball. That's all they did at Chino Hills. Push the ball, speed the game up, push the ball. Got to UCLA, push the ball, speed the game up, push the ball. So I believe that's what we need. Now, Josh Jackson would be a great pickup as well because I believe he's the best all-round player. And if Markelle Fultz is available, definitely take Markelle because that boy a beast. But with that, you know what I'm saying, we just got to stop hating on him, man. He's only 18, 19 years old. Like, let's be real. But I'm out, yo. Nasty.